Welcome back to this new episode of the Automated TV. Now, I'm doing this broadcast at night. Now it's 9:57 p.m. because tomorrow morning I've got a meeting. So I want to get this to you at night, do this broadcast at night, but this will be delivered to you first thing in the morning as normal. So first things first, thank you for those 2 more subscribers. Now we're at 118. We were at 116 yesterday, so thank you very much for listening to our call for more subscribers. If you like this broadcast, if you like what we're doing, and this piece of news coming to you directly to your favorite channel on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment, and more importantly, bring that number up from 118 to more. So I will definitely call you out if you increase and add to our account. Now, my producer has also mentioned that I should mention, please do subscribe to our email newsletter at theautomated.co/subscribe. And that will help us a lot in our email list. We have a lot of great subscribers and your support always counts. So please subscribe to our email newsletter as well. Now, first things first, we're going to go through all the news today. So today is how one fake blog post broke Google's $1 trillion AI. Now, Google is officially tearing up his playbook and has opened the floodgates. So it's going for a fully AI-powered one. A whole army of scrappy, hyper-funded startups has already been quietly preparing for exactly this moment. So basically, AI, everyone's going for search and trying to dethrone the king, which is hard to do because essentially, look, Google ultimately owns search. They've been trying to pivot with AI as well. ChatGPT is trying to surmount or at least try to bring the advantage and try to destroy Google's advantage in search. So we'll see how that's going to play out. But still, I think Google is still the king. And Google has more than just search, if you ask me, right? Google has search. I mean, let's look through what happened at I/O conference, right? So they're putting all the stuff together, whether it's Google Photos, Gmail, G Drive, it's YouTube coming together. YouTube is already a huge humongous business. So it's just putting all the elements together into Google. It's just going to make search. So they may give up search, but they're going to make themselves so sticky anyway that everyone's going to go to Google first. So I don't know. Look, maybe search might be, Exalabs. That's backed by Andreessen Horowitz that raised $250 million in the AI search space. AI, Exa, and Parallel Web Systems, by former Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal, who actually didn't, come up very well with his interaction with the CEO and with Elon Musk, when Elon Musk, what did you actually do this week? And Parag was really just kind of playing politics with the board. He's, raised $100 million and a fund round led by Sequoia. So I don't know. I mean, look, is search going to be, I don't know, is it going to be defeated by AI search? I'm not quite sure it will. Google has a lot of advantages and has a lot of things moving together for it. So I don't know. We shall see. SpaceX has officially filed its S-1 paperwork as well with the SEC. They're going to plan to trade on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol SPCX. And this will actually make Elon Musk a trillionaire. So we shall see. I don't think, people with too much money is a good thing. So we shall see about that. Now, Anthropic will pay SpaceX a whopping $1.25 billion per month through May 2029. But let's see what it means. It's all part of a massive I-1 deal that lets the AI company utilize xAI's data centers. So everything's kind of in space, right? So that's kind of pretty clever. That's a pretty good one, but that's a lot of money. That's $1.25 billion per month. I don't even know whether I have enough cash to be able to do that. They will build orbital data centers in space, which makes a lot of sense. That's kind of the play. We talked about this in the show. It's very, very difficult to be able to do that. But look, if he can get that done, more power to him, because definitely we need more data centers everywhere, right? And not just space itself. So let's see. let's go into this section where it's about a BBC investigation on how easy it is to hack Google AI overviews. A senior tech journalist just proved that the smartest AI systems on the planet are secretly as gullible as a middle school rumor mill, and the details are absolutely hilarious yet mildly terrifying, is what we wrote. Took one fake blog post, 20 minutes of free time, and absolutely zero coding skills to completely break Google's brain. So BBC journalist Thomas Germain wanted to run a wild little experiment. Could have fabricated blog posts, trick the most sophisticated AI tools. And so within a mere 24 hours, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Google's AI overviews were all confidently telling the public that this nonsense that this journalist invented was absolutely historical fact. Now, I how do I feel about this? I think we talked about penalties and we talked about scamming. Look, I mean, it was bound to happen. I mean, I write a lot of my own content. I write a lot of content on LinkedIn. I know how easy it is to game the system. You should know how easy it is to game the system either, right? You can rewrite your entire history if you like. And it's pretty easy to do so. Look, I mean, I would say as a consumer of facts on the internet, 100% what we wrote, treat every AI answer like a juicy rumor. And it's not just AI answer. Everything on the internet you should trust but verify. We wrote, follow the breadcrumbs. When an AI hands you a wild statistic or factual claim, take 5 seconds to actually look it up and verify database. Ultimately, it's all about trust but verify. So treat every AI answer, treat every answer that you see on the internet as a juicy rumor, not a fact, and trust but verify. On the other end, for someone that actually does a lot of work on the internet, also know that you can also do a lot. You're empowered to rewrite your entire history, if you like, on the internet, right? If you so choose. So the power, you can be duped, but also you have the power to be able to do that as well. So definitely know that. Know that you can actually game the system yourself if you so choose. I'm not telling everyone to do it. I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm definitely saying that you also have the power in this as well. Okay, so we are also around the AI blocks. Stability AI released a new audio model that can create 6-minute songs. I'll definitely try it. I think more and more AI content is fantastic. Great thing. Figma as an AI assistant to his collaborative canvas. I don't know if this is kind of like ChatGPT again, just on the side. It'll give you kind of answer questions. And I'm not actually quite keen anymore, right, on those particular things. I like things that actually do something rather than just kind of answer questions. That's kind of boring. That's like, AI assistant 101. Water company using AI technology to spot leaks. In fact, I had funded a company that was looking to do that. So I remember there was an AI company I was looking to fund to look at bridges to see if there were structural issues. And I actually had funded a company in Japan that looked at water quality using AI to solve water quality. So I think this is absolutely fantastic. More kind of critical use cases like that, right? Infrastructure, mission critical stuff using AI. Now that is really where the issue, the crux, as the bar says, that is really where the what's the word? That is really, it escapes me. But anyway, that is really where the big cojones is. Gold DeMine just handed blind and low vision athletes the freedom to run alone. I would be interested to see this as well. I wonder whether this is part of that Google AIO conference. ChatGPT and other AI bots made up fake scandals and minute candidates who gave wrong dates before scarcity elections, said he finds. I wonder if it's fake or someone actually actively made it happen as well as part of this politicking. As the news that we just covered, right, up on, you can actually make anything, and ChatGPT, Anthropic, they pick it up within 24 hours. Google is bringing new AI-powered ad formats to search. That's pretty interesting. OpenAI claims it solved an 80-year-old math problem for real this time. I do believe that, and I think that's pretty cool, right? A lot of these things can be solved by AI right now. That's pretty awesome. Justin Huang says he's found a brand new 200 billion market for Nvidia. Definitely wonder what that is, actually. Let's go into that. At the feeder, let's see what he says. Vera is this new product. It's actually my daughter's name. New CPU product. Okay, let's see. Was believes unlocked a major new growth area for its company because Vera, the world's first CPU purpose built for agentic AI, opens a brand new 200 billion TAM for Nvidia. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see if that makes sense. I'm not quite sure whether it does. New CPUs don't sound that interesting, if you will, right? I don't know. Okay, Nvidia's revenue jumps 85% to record 81.65 billion on AI demand. Makes sense. I don't know how much of this is actually orders from China as well, but congratulations, Jensen Huang, who actually did his undergrad in Portland. We also talk about trending tools, safety conscious for the global communicators, for the brand builders, for the browser power users. Definitely check those out. And the AI workout of the day, how to break the ice like a pro on LinkedIn. I do use LinkedIn a lot. If you haven't followed me, definitely follow me over there. It's linkedin.com/HongKong/TheTechLo. And certain conversations on LinkedIn can feel awkward. You want to sound too formal, too pushy. So solid icebreaker builds instant rapport on LinkedIn. Okay. I would find that pretty interesting. I usually have no trouble going on LinkedIn and being able to talk to people. But if you do have trouble talking to people on LinkedIn, definitely use this problem. Give it a go. But as of anything, if you ever feel like reaching out to me on LinkedIn, definitely do so. And I would love to hear from you. And then we can start a conversation that way. You can practice your prompting skills or any other skills that you so choose to do. So on that note, I think that's all the news we have for today. Let us know what you think. Again, as my producer said, let everybody know that you can subscribe to our newsletter at theautomated.co/subscribe. Please also subscribe to our YouTube. We are on IG. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next episode.